This is KGW News at Sunrise.
Well, this morning, millions of people are up early to hunt down the perfect Black Friday deal. Even our team is out. We're in Johnson Creek to find savings there. And we have good news for bargain hunters that don't get all their shopping done today. Then, most of us ignore robocalls, but one woman, well, she answers all of them. We'll tell you how she's earned thousands of dollars from companies behind those calls. Plus,
hi, how are you doing?
well, after 6 weeks in the hospital, these kids are finally getting their papa back just in time for the holidays. That's going to be a good, heartwarming story for us. Good morning, and welcome to KGW News at Sunrise. I'm Tim Gordon.
Yes.
Mr. Rod Hill.
Nice to see you, sir.
Nice to see you, sir.
Happy day after
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Day after, yeah.
Pretty good day overall for people that are out running about doing all sorts of things. We had the rain last night, and there are still, in fact, some showers out there, but this is the calming day after last night's weather system rolled through. So there's what's left of the steady rain now moving in the Cascades, and eventually that would drift into Bend this morning. Behind that, scattered showers this morning, yes, including one moving through downtown Portland right now. But as we go into the afternoon, the number of showers becomes fewer and fewer. We open up some sun breaks, and temperatures are pretty mild. 49 right now, will be 52 at noon, mid-50s for a high, and then 53 and mainly dry if you have plans later this afternoon or this evening. Mr. Gordon?
Mr. Hill, thank you very much. Well, Thanksgiving is in the books, and now it's Black Friday time, when holiday shopping really ramps up. And even though online shopping surged during the pandemic, experts say many people will be buying in person this year. Christelle Kumwe is out at the Johnson Creek Fred Meyer. I see people behind you, right, Christelle. How's it looking?
Well, right now at Fred Meyer, holiday shoppers are ready to go. I am right by the beloved socks, and as you can see, it is full packed with action. People came in bright and early, or I should say dark and early, to take full advantage of all the deals. And in fact, this year, the National Retail Federation predicts Americans will spend up to $859 billion, up roughly 10% from 2020. And while online shopping is still here to stay, experts say for Black Friday this year, 64% of consumers are planning to shop in brick and mortar stores, and that's up 51% from 2020.
Yeah, it's getting better. I mean, we wear our mask, and so we feel safer. You know, we're vaccinated, which is awesome, and so we feel like it's going to be safer to be here.
Back here live at Fred Meyer, as you can see, 5 a.m. It is fully jam-packed with action, people trying to get all those deals. And the line was out the door, and they just opened a few minutes ago, and it is still full. So we'll just have to wait and see to figure out how packed it gets and how people take full advantage of all those deals. As of right now, I'm live at the Fred Meyer in Johnson's Creek. Christelle Kumwe. Tim, back to you.
All right, Christelle, plenty of socks there. I remind you, the 10-pack is what I need. Blue, if you can. All right, well, we've heard a lot about supply chain problems as we head into the holiday shopping season, but are they impacting the deals you'll see this year? We checked in with our Verify team for the answer.
The holiday shopping season is underway, and people are out hunting for deals. But after months of images like these showing lines of container ships stuck at ports, a trending Google search topic is whether there will be more bust than doorbuster deals. So let's verify. Are there fewer deals this year because of ongoing supply chain issues? Our sources are the National Retail Federation, the Adobe Digital Price Index, and Daniel Stanton, author of Supply Chain Management for Dummies. There are a lot of factors that lead to the deals worth standing in line for hours. This year, Adobe analyzed early holiday price data compared to last year and found most discounts are not as good. Discounts on sporting goods, tools, home improvement items, and most electronics are all worse than last year, while prices for TVs and furniture are about equal to 2020. But there are still some good deals out there. Adobe found better discounts on toys and computers this year compared to last. Stanton tells Verify wholesale prices for retailers are up thanks to higher costs for transportation, materials, and labor, and that translates to higher consumer prices. However, the NRF says retailers began preparing for the holidays months ago and have enough inventory to meet demand. So it's true that there are fewer holiday deals this year because of ongoing supply chain issues. Stanton says it's possible we could see great deals in the next few months as supply chain delays end and retailers have to sell off all that backed up inventory. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis. To receive daily fast facts to your phone, text Verify to 202-410-8808. And to sign up for our newsletter, visit verifythis.com/email.
All right, well, supply chain shortages are hitting local businesses, and materials like granite are getting harder to find. For now, his shelves are stocked, but there were times when it wasn't that easy for Sean Nugent, the owner of Signature Surfaces in Eugene.
Containers that we ordered back at the beginning of 2021, we didn't actually receive them until September of this year.
Well, granite and other supplies can be hard to come by for businesses like Nugent's, but he says he's been able to manage because his business had extra inventory already saved up. Well, after Black Friday comes Small Business Saturday, a day to encourage people to shop local for holiday gifts. Portland's Northwest 23rd Avenue is home to a bunch of local small businesses, including several distillers, places like Bull Run and Arahu. Gin reported a drop in sales because of COVID-19 closures and restrictions. This Small Business Saturday, they are hoping to get a boost from the community.
Your local distillery can do and offer for you is getting something unique and different that you wouldn't necessarily find, say, at a liquor store or from a larger distillery.
To think about where you're investing your dollars. If you can shop local, you're going to be keeping the money here and making a big difference.
Well, Cyber Monday is up next for shopping enthusiasts. That's on the Monday after Thanksgiving, created to encourage people to shop online. Well, new this morning, former Portland Police Chief Charles Moose has died. He served as chief in Portland from 93 to 1999. However, he's best known for leading the effort to catch the Washington, D.C. snipers back in October of 2002. At the time, Moose was chief of the Montgomery County Police Department in Maryland. He later wrote a book about the manhunt. His wife posted on social media last night confirming his death. Charles Moose was 68 years old. Well, a local man is giving thanks just to be home for the holiday. He spent more than a month in the hospital with a mysterious autoimmune disorder. Here's Brittany Falkers.
Papa, watch this.
The Ludka family has a lot to be thankful for this year.
I'm thankful for Papa.
Dad Sean is finally home after 6 weeks in the hospital.
You're almost walking. I almost missed it.
It started in October when Sean noticed some tingling in his toes.
I thought maybe I had pinched a nerve in my neck sleeping or something like that.
But it kept getting worse.
I was starting to stumble and didn't have the strength in my legs to stand up.
He went to the emergency room at Legacy Good Samaritan and got the official diagnosis. It was Guillain-Barré syndrome. It's a rare autoimmune disorder in which a person's own immune system damages the nerves, causing muscle weakness and sometimes paralysis.
Very scary.
He went through treatment, then rehab, and was ready to go home. But then,
unfortunately, I relapsed and it got worse. Had to go through treatment again.
Because of COVID regulations, he spent that time fighting to get better without his family.
It was hard being in the hospital, and my kids were sending me pictures to put on my walls to look at and paintings, and that was about as close as I could get to them.
His wife Victoria and their 4 young children were left hoping and waiting for Papa to come home.
It was the scariest time of my life. Day by day, we survived.
Yeah, one day at a time takes an eternity when you're going through something like this.
But one day at a time, he did get better.
It's been waiting 6 weeks.
We were there at the hospital when Victoria pulled up with the kids to bring Dad home.
Hi. How are you doing? You okay, Evelyn? Yeah.
Back with his family and expected to make a full recovery. Plenty to be thankful for, just in time for the holiday.
It is perfect timing. Perfect timing. I don't know how it could have managed it better, but being home for Thanksgiving and the holidays is...
We're very grateful.
Brittany Folkers, KGW News.
Now, Luca's family is concerned about the possibility of a relapse, but he's working hard to regain his mobility and make that full recovery. Well, as the weather gets colder and rainier, it's a great time to go storm watching at the coast. And there's a new guide for doing it safely around Long Beach. The Pacific County Tourism Bureau put it together, including tips for the best places to catch a great view, like Waikiki Beach and Willapa Bay, and also which locations require a Washington State Discover Pass. Visitors we spoke with earlier this week say it's a great area to enjoy the beauty of Washington's coast.
This is an awesome place, 25 miles of uninterrupted beach, lots of cool stuff going on, nature. It's a good spot.
And of course, remember, while the stormy weather is beautiful, you really need to stay safe. Never get too close to the surf or driftwood out there, and keep track of the tides. All right, well, we're going to check in with Rod Hill for this post-Thanksgiving holiday. Rod, more rain, or what do we expect?
Some breaking into showers. And Tim, I do want to mention, actually warnings are up for sneaker wave activity, more so than normal. That was up yesterday, and also sneaker waves, a higher risk than normal during the day today if you're going to be at the coast. Okay, here we go with the big picture. We have rain showers moving out across the east. It's snow depending on elevation. The Gorges had a touch of rain. This is the main batch of rain that moved through Portland last night. That's now drifted out of our valley location and it's bouncing up into the Cascades of Central Oregon. There are some showers around, but not much. And I think overall, this is the day known for people to be out shopping and running around and being on the go. I think overall, it's going to be decent to be outdoors. Just have a rain jacket in case you get caught in a scattered shower. We're comfortable temperature-wise. 49 right now, will be 52 at noon. And I think as we get rolling through the afternoon, the number of showers kind of tapers off, becomes fewer and fewer. We'll open up some sun breaks. Generally, it's going to be a light south wind once our day gets going as well. Futurecast 9 o'clock this morning, what we just talked about, a few scattered showers. This doesn't end the shower chance this afternoon, but again, overall, I think eventually will become dry. Now, a big rewrite to my personal forecast that I've been giving you for tomorrow. Here we are, Saturday, 10 o'clock. Cloudy skies, possible morning showers, and now appears we will get into the main rain area. This is 2 o'clock. Overall, a steady rain expected tomorrow afternoon. That eventually starts to lift north of our area tomorrow evening. Mild temps still with us. 55 today, 58 tomorrow. Even with the afternoon rain, Sunday mainly dry until late day. 62, that's near records. And then we have a dry start to next week, but still comfortable temperatures. That's your forecast.
All right. Thanks a lot, Rod. Appreciate it. Up next, meet one of the few people around that may actually look forward to those annoying robocalls.
And I'll be like, oh, I got a live one. I'm like, oop, cha-ching.
How she's collected thousands of dollars from robocallers. Plus, the Ducks and Beavers square off tomorrow, but there's still no new name for the big rivalry game. So some fans are getting creative with ideas about what it should be called.